Welcome back to Sox and 7.
Welcome back to Sox and 7. We are your hosts, Kevin, Tebo, Mason Reed, Jack Tagerman. We're coming home from the Woo Sox. They stink. But Red Sox take a series from the Guardians. How about that? I mean, it was looking a little rough for a second there, but we pulled it together, maybe.
Yeah, so we got some doubleheader baseball to talk about here today on the podcast. Yes, no game Friday for the Sox. And then Saturday, let's play two. First game, really frustrating. We lost. It sucked. Really frustrating game to watch. Get into detail about that. And then got our lick back in game two. That was nice. And then today, the bats just came alive. We put up 13 runs and win a weekend series. Awesome to see. And then the boys were in Worcester today, and they played too. But that did not go as well as we would have hoped.
Yeah, definitely not. I think it really starts. I mean, they definitely scored some runs before he did it, but I think Duran Stealing home is going to cause problems for the rest of the league. I think he fired the boys up when they needed it, and I think the momentum is about to shift, to quote Jaylen Brown. Like, I don't know. You do something like that, that changes everything. And, like, how can you not be romantic about baseball? 16 years to the date, Jaren Duran wears number 16 from the last time that somebody stole fucking home from the Red Sox. Jacoby Ellsbury, 16 years ago. Jaren Duran, 16 years later.
Good analysis from Tebo there. I mean, honestly, he's right, though. Like, that definitely got the boys fired up, and I do as well feel a momentum swing coming. Like, we got the Blue Jays coming up, and 2 big wins, could put up big numbers in both games. Really good to see. I mean, my bad. The Guardians pitcher in game 2, Doug Nikhazy, back to the minor leagues for you really quick. You're really bad. Yeah, that was good. Definitely scored a lot of runs off him. Then today we didn't catch much of the game. We were in the Woo, but I know Rafaela had a big day. Love that from him. Devers left. Just a bunch of runs. I think it was 8-0. Ref Snyder, I think, left as well. So, I mean, it was 8-0, like, when the first Woo Sox game ended, so that was gas.
Yeah, I really think this series should have been a sweep, but
that's what I was going to say as well.
We'll take 2 out of 3, but should have been a sweep.
Yeah, especially that first game. You know, you get the 3-run bomb from Willier. You get the 3-run bomb from Willier, and then Houck's just having trouble at the start of games. I'm seeing the Twitterverse saying maybe a starter for him. I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is he needs to bring the stuff that he has in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th inning into the 1st inning.
Yeah, he definitely did not pitch very well. I mean, yeah, like, Willier Abreu hits an absolute shot, and we go up 3-0 in the first, and then Tanner Houck just returns to the dugout after the... My bad.
Hold it with your hands.
After the bottom half of the inning... All right, we're back, boys. After the bottom half of the inning, Tanner Houck returns back to the dugout and is like, all right, sorry, boys, like, we're no longer winning this game. Like, it was 3-0, and then it was just 4-3. We never really could get anything going. A problem I see, like, an occurrence that I see that leads us to losing a lot of baseball games for statistical reasons is that we're just losing the game when the other team's bullpen's ready to come in. Like, there's guys in the bullpen, like, around the league, like Andres Munoz, for example, for the Mariners last series. It's going to be very, 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 very rare to score a run off of him. Like, and Hunter Gaddis and Cam Smith in Class A, Cade Smith. Like, Hunter Gaddis, Cade Smith, Emmanuel Class A pipeline in the bullpen. If you're losing the game 1-0, 4-3, whatever, 5-4, if you're down by a run, it's going to be really hard to score in those 3 innings, and I've seen that as a problem. Like, we haven't been able to hit opposing bullpens very well.
You can put it on Houck too, but at the end of the day, you scored three runs in one swing in the top of the first, and you end the game with 4 runs. So, I mean, 4 runs isn't going to win you that many ball games in the MLB nowadays. Guys are talented at hitting the baseball. But I will say, like, the pace of the game was annoying because, you know, you think you're going to turn things around right then and there. You're 3 runs in the top of the first, and then somehow your first inning money line doesn't cash. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely pretty brutal. I think Houck will eventually figure it out. I think it's going to take these growing pains for the next... I honestly think it's going to take a month before we see, like, dominant Houck again. And maybe he needs, like, a phantom IL stint or something. But I think he still has the stuff to do it. I think he just needs to get away for a little bit, if anything I need to say. Like, I don't know. Houck's definitely a problem. Like, we definitely needed him to step up. But if he's not going to, Bayo needs to. And
Bayo kind of shelved today.
He pitched well today. And, like, he definitely got the run support. And,
yeah.
It's nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, let's stop dreading on that Game 1 loss, which did stink. We had first and second on in the bottom of the 9th against Cade Smith as well. Devers hit one hard right at someone. Bregman to the warning track, twisty, dive and catch, whatever. Could have swept this series, but Game 2, I mean, the bats come alive. Great to see. I mean, Doug Nikhazy was pitching. So that was good. And then, yeah, I mean, today, series wins are what we like. Go ahead, continue about Game 1.
Yeah. And, like, I'm definitely wrong in this situation. And, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know this is a botted idea. But it's been pissing me off all season. You've heard me say it on the podcast all season. Why the fuck can we not play any small ball? No small ball on this Boston Red Sox team. Just bunt. One time. Move the runners over. Get a guy to third base so you can hit a sac fly. Get the runner in. Bregman's bomb to the warning track would have got the tying run in if Devers had just put down a bunt. I get it. We don't want Devers to bunt. I get that. You know who used to bunt every once in a while? David Ortiz used to bunt every once in a while.
Dude, I mean,
okay?
Devers used to bunt too.
Move the runners over or do a double steal, Cora. You have Cedane Rafael, who hasn't gotten caught stealing this year, and Jarren Duran, the ugly lizard, the angry lizard, running to second base. Double steal. Do anything, dude. Get the double play out of order. 1, 2, get your runners in scoring position. What are we doing? The Red Sox would actually have 5 more wins this year if they just decided to bunt. All right, I'm done.
Your clip fall.
All right, so
Oh my goodness.
Tebo wanted Rafael Devers to bunt.
Yes, because nobody's expecting it.
Chill.
All right, Tebo wanted Rafael Devers to bunt.
is never gonna bunt.
Yeah, I disagree.
Never in a million years is Rafael Devers gonna get up there and lay one
Okay,
down.
Rafael doesn't bunt that time. Sure, but the rest of the year, there's been plenty of times where David Hamilton could have bunted with a guy on first and second, nobody out.
Okay, so Tebo's mad that Rafael Devers
No,
didn't
it's
bunt.
Alex Cora.
Tebo's
Call
mad-
a bunt every once in a while, dude.
Tebo's mad that Alex Cora didn't tell Rafael Devers to bunt.
Dude,
But,
it's just like you do it over and over and over again. Like, not bunting has not worked once.
I think
There's been plenty of times this year that you could bunt, and it has not worked.
I think you're kind of overestimating the difficulty of getting a bunt down in the bigs.
Especially against Cade Smith.
It's like
Cade Smith's splitter is going near.
I don't like
near.
how many times have you like just
Bro,
been
but
watching?
they
No,
haven't
would you-
even attempted. They haven't even
But
attempted.
but maybe it's just
They
not,
haven't
maybe it's
attempted
just not even
once.
worth the attempt.
They've had like tons of runners in scoring position. Guy on fucking first and second, nobody out, and the amount of times, like, we're talking about this all the time.
Bunting is mad.
Like, we're
pussy.
talking about this all the time. Like, you guys
All right,
are,
so-
like, you guys
so
are
what-
absolutely capping.
All right, so what you would say is in that situation, first and second, no outs in the bottom of the 9th inning, top of the 9th inning.
In that
when Devers
situation
comes up,
where Rafael
Let me
Devers has
talk.
been struggling
Would you stop
for
yelling,
fucking
too?
weeks.
Like, oh my
no,
gosh.
I'm pissed off about it, bro.
No, you're
I'm pissed off about it.
So what you're saying is we should have pinch hit for Rafael Devers.
No,
in that
I'm
situation.
saying.
What are you saying
I'm
then,
saying
dude?
he should have bunted.
It's Rafael Devers. He's not gonna bunt, dude. Neither is Bregman. Bregman's not gonna bunt. Duran's not gonna bunt.
$300 million. He's not gonna go up there and.
I guess hindsight's 2020.
I
Yes,
guess
hindsight's 2020.
All right, so the big Tebo bunt meltdown live in the car ride back from Worcester. The boys are currently in Medway, Milford exit, just past the Target. Yeah, I mean, let's dive into the Woo Sox today. Boys show up. Christian Campbell jerseys, pretty tough. Christian Campbell Red Sox jerseys, pretty. Woo Sox jerseys, pretty tough. Yeah, I mean, who started? Austin Adams. He gave up a shot in the first game. He's not major league ready. Don't expect to see him on the Sox anytime soon. Yeah, then like Brian Mata came in. He stinks. He won't be up anytime soon. Don't worry about seeing him in the majors. Yeah, we were down 6-0, and then all of a sudden we start battling back. It's a 6-5 ball game going to the bottom of the ninth, and we had a good chance. Marcelo grounded out to first or whatever. But yeah, Blue Sox lose game 1, 6-5, and then what do you know? The Syracuse Mets scored 12 runs in the first inning of game 2. And I am not, go look it up on your MILB.com. They scored 12 runs in the first inning. That actually happened. And then, yeah, we thought about leaving, and instead we stayed, and Marcelo Meyer hit a home run, so that was pretty cool. I think it's like 18-7 now. But yeah, bought day to go to the Woo Sox. Roman Anthony didn't even play either game. The only way I'm not mad about that for a little while is if it's because he's going to Toronto. So that would be pretty cool.
And we got free Christian Campbell jerseys.
That is true. We are wearing
the Christian Campbell jersey's tough. And I did chirp Drew Gilbert really hard.
Wicked,
the
man.
Astros fleeced for Drew Gilbert. Oh my God. The Astros fleeced. Drew Gilbert for Justin Verlander. Justin Verlander won them a World Series. And they traded Drew Gilbert, who sucks. Ground out to first, buddy. And K on the changeup. You suck, dude. Brett Beatty, also kind of a pussy. Not a fan of that guy. Probably won't see the Major League Diamond anytime soon. John Singleton, though, really chill guy. I am down to trade for John Singleton. I would trade like Hunter Dobbins and someone else for John Singleton. John Singleton is gas. He is tough at first base and hits shots and has aura.
Speaking of that, some guy who cannot play first base, unfortunately, like I said it on the last podcast, I wanted him to. Vaughn Grissom cannot play first base. Like, I watched it in person today. He has no idea what he's doing at the position. He can't pick a ball. He can't handle the hot corner if there's a righty or a lefty on, like, hitting. Like, he just can't handle it. Can't handle it. Ground ball right to him 2 times in a row, and he just boots both of them.
What was bro's name that threw like 4 zeros in relief in the first game?
Couldn't tell you.
Don't remember. Look for that guy to come up soon, though. Yeah, I can't remember.
What was the name of the guy on the Mets pumping 99? That was
yeah.
just mowing us down.
Blade Tidwell.
Yeah. Buy stock now.
Invest in Blade Tidwell, because that guy has big league stuff.
Yeah, he looked pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's just about it on the Woo Sox. Marcelo Meyer's like the best baseball player I've ever seen. He's really sick. So cool and good at baseball.
Would have liked to see him get a bunt down or two.
He should have bunted instead of hitting a 3-run home run, though. Like, what are we talking about?
Bro,
but,
like, come on, bro.
But, yeah.
Like, what are we doing here?
Dude,
you guys want to have the conversation? Have the conversation.
You just had the conversation.
Dude, if
if
Jarren Duran was up, then yeah, we can bunt.
Never in a million years is Rafael Devers bunting.
If you put an A at the end of his name, Rafaela, he can bunt.
So
not Rafael Devers.
All right, if you don't want to bunt Devers, then double steal. Like, either way, it's still on Cora for not calling a double steal.
I mean, at the end of the day, hindsight is 2020, like you said. You probably should be getting a guy in first and second, no outs anyway. So, I mean, you're in the position to
Especially when
you're
you
in the
have
position
Devers,
to have a
Bregman,
big
Story
inning
out.
there. You don't really want to give away an out.
especially when it's Devers Bregman's story.
Like, you're not thinking, oh, let's go tie this ball game up. First and second, no outs. You want to go win the ball game.
I would agree with you, Tebo, if it was Blake Sable or Rafaela batting.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with you because it was Devers.
Like,
batting.
would you have wanted Alex Bregman to bunt there?
With one out? No.
No, with no outs.
With no outs?
If they were swapped
Yeah, if
in the
Bregman
order,
was batting
magically.
second.
If Bregman was batting
If
second,
Bregman was
guy
up.
on first and second.
First and second, no outs.
Because he's not struggling. He's hitting 325.
You don't help a guy
I mean,
that's struggling by getting him. Up there to
I'm
bunt.
sorry. I'm sorry. Rafael Devers is hitting $190.
So is that what this is all about?
Yes. Like, if your guy's struggling, you got
Okay, well, he left Earth today.
He
left Earth today in a big way.
Just move him over and
so.
win the game. Stop worrying about your guy. Win the fucking game. It's not about fucking 162 when you need to win the game.
Well, it is about the one.
Well, yeah, you can do that in the first and second inning.
Dude, I can hear you fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure, but I'm fired up about it.
I can hear you, too.
I'm fired up about it. I'm sorry, man. I'm fired up about it.
I mean, Red Sox win the series. I love series wins.
Yeah, I like series wins.
Beating the
too.
Guardians in a series, a team that will probably
It's
has
just
a
we're
very
dropping
good chance
games
of
that we
having
shouldn't
their
need to
team
drop.
in the name in the postseason. It's good to beat teams like that.
It's just happened multiple times where like we've dropped these games that we don't need to drop.
We have lost a lot of close games.
And you know what would help us with close
Small
games?
ball,
Playing
Tebow.
some small ball.
Small ball,
Every once in a
Tebow.
while, all right. I'm definitely overreacting, especially about this game, because I completely understand not bunting Devers. I've said that from the start. But what I'm saying is, Alex Cora needs to play more small ball.
I heard they've been calling you small ball Tebow too.
They do call me small ball Tebow.
It's not just so. First of all, Devers isn't automatically going to lay down this great bunt.
I know
And
he's not.
Second of all, say Devers does lay down the best bunt ever.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like Bregman's automatically hitting a wall ball again too. It's
Yes,
like
no,
sure
I get
hindsight's
it. It's-
2020 and you lost the ball game, but I don't want to get in the habit of bunting,
Having Rafael Devers
bunting our
gone.
$300 million man
Yes,
with no outs in the ninth
I
inning.
completely understand. And like what I'm saying is, from the beginning, when I said I understand not bunting Devers, there's been plenty of other times when we have had first and second, nobody out, and David Hamilton has been up, and they haven't bunted him.
And he's like
just like
he's extra.
anytime, like just once, play some small
All right, here's
ball
the thing.
every
Here's the
once
thing.
in
If
a
you keep
while,
harping
dude.
on this, though,
I'm
the thing
gonna
is,
harp on it.
No, the thing is, if you
because
do,
it's been pissing me off all season, and I've needed to rant about it, and so I decided today was the day.
if you keep harping on this, what will happen is Rafaela or Connor Wong or someone will be up like that, and they'll just pop a bunt up for like a double play, or we'll get hosed on a double steal. Like that's going to happen when it eventually goes your way.
Yep.
So there's no way it goes perfect for you,
And
bro.
with the
it will.
with the double steal, stealing third base is not easy.
No,
I mean,
especially with a lefty up
there's
and
a-
Rafael Devers. Rafael Devers is a lefty hitter, not a righty. He's not a righty hitter, he's a lefty.
Really, really good chance you get shot down, and
Especially
now
when a
you're
lefty's
one out runner
batting.
on second.
So worst case scenario, you have a guy on second base.
Well, I'd rather the scenario where we're first and second no outs. And
Me
Rafael
too.
Devers
I'd rather
second
have
base.
first and second no outs than second.
I'd
I'd
man
rather
on
have
second's
second
one
and
out.
third no outs.
Well, it's not always gonna. I'm not in the. Again,
Yeah, it's not
like I
always gonna
said,
go that way,
you're-
right?
You're trying to win a ball game. You're not like at that point. You're trying to win. You're not just playing for the tie.
Yes.
Why-
So if
so-
you put a guy
so-
on second and third base, you only need one hit and you win the ball game
Yeah,
because
but
you have a roll
but
in
you're
Chapman.
giving them an out. Is what you don't just outs. You only get 3 of them. Like if it's a tie ball game, sure, bunt them over. You only need the one.
Okay,
run.
so then just steal.
Wait,
Like-
quick tidbit. You only get 3 outs in the inning, but the Syracuse managed to score 12 runs before
With
getting
only
out
one-
3
with
times.
only 1 out.
Their 7th hitter batted twice in the first inning. All right, you guys can continue.
I don't know. I think there's a time and a place for small ball, and it's not with Rafael Devers
No,
at the
me
dish.
neither.
No, and so what I said is I get it.
Let's
I get
also
that.
not be like
I
stealing.
get that exact situation, not doing it in that. But what I'm saying is that overall,
You want to play
Alex
more
Cora,
small ball.
I want more small ball. I want more small ball, or at least putting the ball in play, not striking out when you got a guy on second base and nobody out.
So I was supposed to take that exit. See, I'm missing exits.
Yeah, it's all right. I love winning series though. Winning series are awesome. Little Red Sox doubleheader yesterday. Blue Sox doubleheader today. Gabriel Jackson, that might have been his name.
That's pretty close.
The Woo Sox, something like that. He's low-key nails, so look for him to be in the bullpen one day. Oh, also, yeah, Zach Kelly was
awful.
Zach Kelly is who started game
Portland.
2, and he gave up 5 runs by getting 1 out, and he was really visibly upset. And I kind of started to feel bad a little bit, but then again, it's Zach Kelly who like kind of sucks anyway. So yeah, not the best. And then I don't know who we put in after, but also had a difficult time throwing strikes. I mean, they scored 12 runs in the first inning.
Alrighty, let's get into these pitching matchups.
Yeah, we got on Tuesday, day off coming in tomorrow. Sean Newcomb. Pretty unfortunate. He does have a 4.24 with a 1.89 whip.
Are we getting the top of the Blue Jays, or are we getting a couple scrubbies?
Bowden Francis.
All right, well, that's not one of their beasts.
No. And then Garrett Crochet versus Jose Barrios.
Yeah,
I mean, those are some good matchups for us.
Is it only?
And then on Thursday, to start the month of May, Tanner Houck versus Undecided. Undecided's having a great season. So, yeah, Tanner Houck is not, so.
It'll probably be Chris Bassett.
Well, Chris Bassett pitched today, I think.
Did he?
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty. So those are the pitching matchups. Closing thoughts, gentlemen.
I really need these first two, man. It's really hard to be confident going into a Sean Newcomb start. He's like whips through the roof, just constantly getting out of really tough spots. Tough to watch as a fan, but like exciting stuff, I guess. Crochet, I don't know if it's possible for that guy to have 2 rough starts in a row. I think, and he's like, I don't know, he doesn't really act like it, but I can kind of see him being a sicko and like getting really pissed behind the scenes when he kind of has a tough outing.
Yeah, me too.
So like, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out 99, 100 and just mows the Blue Jays down on what's that going to be, Wednesday?
Yeah.
And then let's just get those first 2
potholes, bro.
Yeah, give me 2 out of 3 at least.
Yeah. A point that Tebo made that I really liked before he started blabbering about bunting and stuff, which is mad pussy in my opinion, especially, we already said all this. But yeah, a point that Tebo made that I really liked was that Jarren Duran stolen base, like when he stole home plate. Definitely got the dugout fired up. We won 2 in a row. So keep riding this high, win another series against the Blue Jays. I mean, we've won 3 out of 4 series now. It could have been all 4 if we hadn't dropped one of those 2 to the Mariners, but yeah, I mean, the team's overall playing good ball besides like a couple rough patches here and there. 16-14 through 30. We got 30 more 4 times and then 12, and that's 162 games. So yeah, I mean, let's just keep playing well. I'm excited to see how Crochet bounces back, like Tag said. Devers is hot right now again after leaving. Ref Snyder's on fire. Don't think we're seeing a lefty, but Rafaela had a big game. Duran, a lot of good things happened this series, so hopefully we can keep them going.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of disagree with Mace. I'm not very happy with this team. I think we should be a lot better than 1 game over or 2 games over 500. I just don't
know where you're setting the bar, like in terms of.
I mean, I definitely think we should be at least I don't know, good 3, 4, 5 games over 500. And I don't think they're playing their best ball, and that can change.
I don't think they're playing their best ball either. I never said that.
So I think they got to get it together, and like what I said is that I think that Jarren Duran thing, stealing home, will do something for this squad. But I don't know. I'm pretty disappointed. I'm definitely happy with this win, but I've been pretty disappointed this year so far.
One thing I will say, aside from the bunting thing, is I do think we need to steal more. I think we have too much young, explosive talent to...
Well, we have the most steals in the league, so.
Do we?
Yeah.
All right, well...
By like a good amount,
let's
too.
up it more than that.
Yeah, we can
because,
just keep like stealing.
All of our singles should be doubles.
I think Story is, I don't know what he did today. Probably got a hit considering we scored 13 runs, but he was like 0 for 18 at some point too.
Some bad batted ball.
Yeah. He was just like really cold, so hopefully he gets going again. And yeah, hopefully Roman Anthony's on the Red Sox on Tuesday. Probably not, but you never know.
All right, I'm pulling into Cumbies. Leave in the comments if you want anything.
Yeah.
And I got you.
Let us know your Cumbies order. For show.
Gonna probably be a Celsius and some salt and Vinnies for me.
Yeah. Alrighty. We'll see you guys on Thursday night after Gio Little start.